The Marvel Cinematic Universe has a $16.5 billion solution to its recent box office woes. As far as Marvel's 2025 movies are concerned, conversations about box office have perhaps been the most prevalent. Profit and loss discussions are becoming more commonplace with big superhero franchises, as evidenced by the talk surrounding Superman's box office, too. Marvel's 2026 movies will look to reinstate this success of old, bringing the MCU back to its once-held spot as the king of the box office. Interestingly, despite recent missteps, the franchise has a $16.5 billion trump card that will almost certainly make Marvel Studios' box office blunders a thing of the past. Firstly, though, it is worth exploring exactly how the MCU has suffered of late. Phase 5, specifically, highlights a lot of the MCU's box office problems. Although some Phase 4 movies underperformed too, they were mostly those released in 2021. This meant they suffered from the back end of the COVID-19 pandemic. The same cannot be said for the MCU's Phase 5 and the beginning of Phase 6, however, which have fluctuated regarding box office success. Of the MCU's last 7 theatrical releases, only 2 have turned a significant profit. These were Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 and Deadpool and Wolverine. The former earned a worldwide $845 million against a $250 million budget, while Deadpool and Wolverine grossed $1.3 billion worldwide against a budget of $200 million. Beyond that, Marvel's efforts since 2023 have been financially underwhelming. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania opened Phase 5, grossing $476 million against a staggering $388 million budget. The Marvels closed out 2023 for the MCU and had an equally massive budget of $375 million, earning only $200 million. This rendered it the MCU movie with the lowest box office in history, taking the unwanted record from The Incredible Hulk. Captain America, Brave New World, and Thunderbolts fixed Marvel's budgetary issues by costing $180 million apiece. Even still, the former only earned $415 million worldwide, with the latter's final haul standing at $382 million. Finally, there is the Fantastic Four: First Steps, which, despite still playing in theaters, has only earned a worldwide total of $378 million against an estimated $200 million budget. All of these figures prove that the MCU's once guaranteed box office success has become much more uncertain of late. That said, the franchise has an almost immediate fix on its hands when looking at upcoming Marvel movies. For the first time in many years, the MCU's future box office success looks all but guaranteed. After the Fantastic Four, First Steps, only 3 MCU movies have been confirmed for theatrical release dates. Although there are likely to be more, potentially for a 2027 release, the 3 in question will seemingly right the ship for Marvel Studios concerning box office receipts. The 3 upcoming Marvel movies are Spider-Man, Brand New Day, Avengers: Doomsday, and Avengers: Secret Wars. Spider-Man: Brand New Day is the most immediate MCU movie, set for release in July 2026. This film is essentially guaranteed to be a hit, given the long-standing success of the Spider-Man franchise. The last 2 MCU Spider-Man movies, Far From Home and No Way Home, grossed $1.1 billion and $1.9 billion respectively. Then there are Marvel's Avengers movies, with the 4 released so far having earned a worldwide total of $7.6 billion. This is all without mentioning the Spider-Man movies outside of the MCU. Even the lowest-ranked Spider-Man movies have been successful, proving that the MCU's future at the box office is nothing to worry about. If these totals are anything to go by, it is clear that Marvel Studios does not have to worry about future MCU films. Spider-Man: Brand New Day will undoubtedly capitalize on the titular hero's popularity, while both upcoming Avengers movies are likely to cross the $1 billion milestone with relative ease. Even beyond Avengers: Secret Wars, the future of the MCU at the box office still looks promising. Recently, Variety conducted a report focusing on the future of the MCU. In this report, It was claimed that the story of Black Panther 3 and Marvel Studios' own X-Men movie will be priorities for the MCU going forward. If this is true, the MCU is still in good hands beyond Avengers: Secret Wars. The Black Panther movies, despite there only being two, are worth over $2 billion alone. Then you have the sprawling timeline of X-Men movies, which has proven to be worth over $7 billion.